now I'm going to take you through a few different ways to learn how to hip hinge. Find which one works best for you and practice that one. The goal of the hip hinge is to really be working through the pelvis here. We want to make sure that when we're bending over to pick something up, put our shoes on, that we are sparing our low back and moving more through the hips. So, biggest thing for us when bending over, we want to shoot hips back, allow the back to stay neutral so the back is not moving. If we notice when we're going to bend over to pick something up and we are rounding through the spine, that can give us a lot of issues, so we just want to be aware of that. So the first way I'm going to show you is a kneeling hip hinge. Now, if you have bad knees, a pillow or a mat underneath the knees can be helpful. So we're going to go down to our knees. We're going to keep our toes tucked under, and our hips are going to be, our knees are going to be about hip width apart here. So with this, one hand on the front of the belly, one hand on the low back. We do want to have a little squeeze in the glutes, about 40%. So we're squeezing those glutes 40% to sit our butt back towards our heels. We're going to tap the heels, and then we're going to squeeze our butt 100% on the way back up. Again, these hands are on our abdomen and our low back to make sure that we're not moving the spine. If you notice that when you're going to sit back, you're rounding forward, you need to put more weight through the glutes. So squeezing those glutes will help avoid that. So if this one is a nice one for you to start with, takes the legs out of it, the next progression would be to add a dowel rod. Now you can use a dowel rod, a broom, something along those lines that you can put on your back. We want 3 points of contact here: head, mid-back, and tailbone. Now, some people don't have the shoulder range of motion for this, so if you are one of those, this one may not be the way for you. We're going to place the dowel rod on our back, so it is touching our head, our mid-back, and our tailbone. We're going to be holding right under the small of our back here, and right at the small of the neck as well. Knees are soft, that butt is squeezing still 40% back and forward. So our knees are not bending to over the toes, they're staying soft and over the ankles, and we're really shooting those hips backwards. If you find that when you are doing this, your head is coming off, your back is either rounding really far, so it's coming off your tailbone, or if you're extending so then we're not getting the mid-back on the dowel rod, we just want to make sure we keep those 3 points of contact. Another way to use the dowel rod is to put it in front, and you can use the wall or a door. We're going to stand 6 to 8 inches in front of the door or the wall with the dowel rod in front, kind of as our counterweight, so we're going to be pushing it away. So same thing, our feet are going to be about hip distance apart, knees soft. We're going to squeeze the glutes about 40% and shoot them back towards the wall. And then 100% on the way back up. So we can push that dowel rod away and up. Aiming for 8 to 10 reps of this is great. If it feels easy and you'd like to do more, you can always go up to about 15. Find which one works best for you and practice that way.